Hi, I'm Geoffrey from the Division of Neuroradiology of the Department of Radiology of the Brigham and Women's Hospital, a teaching hospital of Harvard Medical School.
Hi, I'm Brad Kuo. I'm from the Gastrointestinal Unit and Department of Medicine, as well as the Martinos Center for Radiology at Massachusetts General Hospital.
Today we'll show you a procedure for bioluminescence imaging of hemoxygenase 1 regulation in a live mouse model.
We use this technique in our laboratory to study the systemic upregulation of hemoxygenase 1 with a procedure called Guasha, a traditional Chinese medicine technique involving skin scraping.
So let's get started.
Female HO1 luciferase transgenic mice are weighed prior to being anesthetized so that the correct dosage of luciferin can be calculated later. Before beginning hair removal, confirm by the lack of a toe pinch reflex that the mice are fully anesthetized. Then, use a cotton swab to apply a hair remover lotion over the back of the animal. Wait for 5 to 10 seconds, then use a clean cotton swab to wipe off the hair. After that, dip a piece of tissue in distilled water and use the tissue to wipe clean the remaining hair. Apply distilled water to lubricate the skin areas targeted by guasha a few times during the procedure. Scrape the hair-free region of the back of the mouse gently but firmly using a plastic spoon. Continue scraping until the back skin turns red, which is a sign of subcutaneous blood extravasation. This is usually achieved within 2 to 3 minutes. Place the mice in the induction chamber while you prepare the luciferin solution, which will be shown in the next section. Prepare a 7.5 mg per milliliter luciferin solution by dissolving the luciferin in sterile water. The dose of luciferin is 65.5 mg per kilogram of body weight. Preload a syringe with a 26-gauge needle with a single aliquot containing the full dose of luciferin solution. Quickly inject the needle into the abdomen of the mouse and deliver the entire dose in a single injection. Place a piece of non-fluorescent black paper on the imaging platform of an IVIS 100 station to reduce background noise during the imaging. To begin imaging, transfer the mouse to the imaging chamber on the IVIS 100 optical imaging station. The imaging chamber is continuously infused with 1.5% of isoflurane to keep the mouse anesthetized. Position the mouse in a supine position, abdomen up. Set the image acquisition to medium binning and the exposure time to 30 seconds. Set the machine to repeat the image acquisition every 3 minutes, either manually or automatically. Begin acquiring images. After acquisition of the first image, draw a region of interest, or ROI, to cover the abdominal, chest, and head areas. Then, copy this ROI and paste it to the subsequent images using the Living Image software. Signal intensity is measured in photons per second. Mark the time taken for the signal intensity to reach its peak value, and continue imaging the mouse for about 5 to 10 minutes after the peak time. When the image acquisition at the supine position is done, turn the mouse over and lay it in the prone position, back up. This time, draw the ROI to cover the back and the head areas after acquiring the first image. Continue imaging the animal for 5 to 10 minutes. When the image acquisition at the prone position is complete, turn off the isoflurane. Transfer the mouse from the imaging chamber to the induction chamber for recovery. The induction chamber is now infused with medical air only, and the mouse should wake up in less than 1 minute. Save the imaging data for post-processing. After the initial imaging, additional imaging is carried out for several days following the Guasha procedure. Before imaging, repeat the hair removal procedure on the back of the mice if the hair has grown back. In vivo upregulation of HO1 in response to Guasha is observed. The front view of the same mouse is shown before Guasha at 18 hours, 36 hours, and 120 hours post-Guasha, from left to right, respectively. As can be seen, the bioluminescence signal intensity progressively increases in multiple organs after Guasha. This graph shows the quantitative temporal change over 120 hours in optical flux from the whole body of the same mouse in response to the Guasha procedure.
You have just watched how to image the in vivo upregulation of heme oxygenase 1 with bioluminescence imaging.
When doing this procedure, it's important to keep the area to be imaged clean to avoid interference from dust and hair. Careful control of exposure time is required to avoid saturation in the imaging results.
So that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and good luck with your experiments.